Can you believe 2020 is almost over? It's almost Christmas. Welcome to Flow Tricks, it's Ken. I've been dealing with a little bit of medical issues, but I think I'm on the mend. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, so I wanted to make a video for y'all. So today what we're going to be working on is a variant of an over-the-shoulder pass. Now, over-the-shoulder passes, of course, we've probably done them many times. What I want to show you is just a slight variant of it, which will actually allow us to do an over-the-shoulder pass infinitely, as well as add little flourishes with it. Now here's how it works. Now if you noticed, I'm actually trying to get into a back grip when I do this. So how do we get there? I'm going to show you. We're going to set up just like we're going to do a regular over-the-shoulder pass, so the right hand's down. My left hand's going to cross over, and keep in mind again, if you're left-handed, everything is in reverse. So it will be left hand is down, right hand crosses over. Step one, right hand crosses over perpendicular. Step two, we cross pass it. So it's almost like a cross grab, boom, right? Except for we're passing it here. Step three, it kind of is reminiscent of a rotor pass. So step three is basically the right hand is going to push it out and it's going to catch it into a back grip. So I'm going to push it out and I'm going to catch it into a back grip. So as you can see, my left hand kind of directs it just a little bit. My left hand is kind of directing it, but what you can really see, what you can really see is I'm just basically trying to switch my grip. My right hand goes from a front grip to a back grip. Now when my left hand lets go, I'm into a back grip. Not only that, you kind of have this really nice rotor pass looking cross grab that happens there too. So one, two, three, and then the last part to this, the easiest part is just to let go and to fling it over the shoulder like this. This is something you can do forever. What I mean to say is once you come out from underneath, you can roll back into this rotor pass type motion, let go, and come over. Matter of fact, it's very similar to a rotor pass in that way. To me, this looks okay. It's kind of interesting, but I think it looks more interesting if we catch it a little bit lower, and as we roll it up, we can actually add circles to this. Now this is another kind of technique that you can do. So once this happens, how do we add circles? Well, basically what's happening is when we're in a back grip, we're going to kind of go into a mid back grip, not a high grip. We're going to kind of go a little bit more mid. And what you can practice on is, this is really interesting, is there's a figure eight that happens where you can create circles above and below the wrist. But what we're trying to do here is create circles right here, right onto the outside of the wrist. So let me show you again. Boom. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, and then this is going to flick, and what's going to happen is this is going to roll all the way to the outside of the wrist, and this is something you should practice first before you do this move. And it's going to be this motion. So I'm in a back grip. You can see that the rope is to the outside, and I'm just kind of spinning it in a circle. It is skimming across my wrist. You can feel the rope skimming across the wrist in order to get this move. You'll know you're doing it right? When you do that, this will allow you to basically add a circle or two when you're doing this pass. So 1, 2, we're going to pull it to the outside, roll, and then we can still do the catch, as you can see. Roll, roll, catch, like that. To me, that makes it more interesting, and even if you catch, like you just saw, even if you roll and catch it, if you want to, you can go backwards, and it becomes a back to front roll. So if we pass it here, we go back, it's just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Really cool variant. Just another way to do it if you're tired of over-the-shoulder passes. There's more. Just keep in mind, any of the moves you do, change your grip, change your position, just change it just ever so slightly. Take away something and add something new, and you'll be surprised. Get really creative with your nunchucks. Good to talk to everyone again, and I will be talking to you all soon. Hope you enjoy.